Hi, this is Claire from Flawless POS and welcome to the first installment in a series of short product related videos. In this first video, I want to make you aware of how the product creation process has changed, and I want to introduce you to the concept of product views. Now, if you remember, you used to be able to come to the top of this menu and you could create a new product or copy from an existing product, and this would launch the product wizard. Now, the product wizard itself hasn't changed, but the idea behind the product view is that it's a form that comes before the product wizard, and you have total control over that form, so you're able to design the form and place fields from within the product wizard onto the form. Apart from a couple of mandatory fields, you can choose which fields to include or exclude, how to position them on the form, and you can also adjust the width. So as you can imagine, your product creation process can become a lot quicker, simpler, and to the point, depending on which product view you're using. So for example, if you are going to be creating a diamond, you could have beforehand created a product view specific to diamonds, and it would have been available at the top of this list. So with all that said, let me show you what the default product view looks like, and also how to create a custom view. So here's the default product view. If you look at it, most of these fields will be familiar to you. We've seen them in the product wizard previously. There are two new fields here, component template and variance template. We'll discuss that in more detail in an upcoming video. So up top here, we've got the required fields. They're indicated with a little red star. And these are the product details fields, which we have to specify as a minimum to create the product. Over here is your inventory dropdown with all the same inventory types that we know. And then we can move on further down to pricing fields. We can specify the cost and the wholesale and the retail price. And if you want to customize the view, you can also include the pricing type. Then we have the component and variance templates, which we'll discuss later, and a couple of attributes. And then we have the measurement fields, the opportunity to add images and files and notes, and also to add our tag fields such as types and categories, materials, colors, and of course internal tags. So as you can see, the default product view pretty well caters to most product requirements, but I would encourage you to play around and create a couple of custom views and make the most of what this feature has on offer. Before I show you how to do that, I just want to go back to the top here. When completing this form, you have an opportunity to pull details through from an existing product, or you could import details from a product that's online. You just need to specify the URL to that product. So that's easily done. But let me come down here to custom views here at the bottom and show you how we're going to create a custom view. Now, first of all, here we see the default product view. So if I go to the menu here, you'll see there's no delete option. That's because this view cannot be deleted. It has to stay in place. But there's also a copy option. If I click this, the view in its entirety will be recreated, and I have the option to add fields or delete fields or reposition fields to my liking. Now for this demo, I'm just going to add the pricing type to show you how that gets done. I'll just search it up because the list is fairly long. There we go, it's here at the bottom. Now if I want to reposition it, I can just drag it around as such by holding the handle and dragging. I can also extend the width of that particular field by choosing a different size. If I make it full width, it looks like that. As you can imagine, 3/4, half, and so forth. And then I can also delete fields by clicking delete. Up top here is where you would give your view a name. And I'll call this one demo Now that it's been created, I can complete the form, and once that is done, the product wizard will launch. I'm not going to do it though, because I want to show you how to create a brand new view, and that's easy. You just click add view, again give it a name, and you'll see you presented with the required fields, and those cannot be removed. But then you can click add, and again you can add any of these fields, as many as you like. And this list is fairly comprehensive in that it returns most of the fields that you would find within the product wizard. For the purpose of this video, I'm not going to go ahead and create a fancy view. I'm just going to cancel out of here and complete the form so that I can show you when the product wizard launches. Title, I'll just say test, and vendor, and SKU test, and there we go. See how quick it can be to take on a new product. Oh, okay, these do definitely need to be unique, so I've got so much demo data in the system, I'll just enter that for the moment. There we go, brand new product, and here the product wizard launches with whatever information you captured in the product view. That's totally in your control, and you can take it from here as usual. There we go, this is it for this first little installment in the product series. You'll see if I save here and return to the product list, those 3, or shall I say 2 product views that we created, this was the new one and this was the one that we copied from the default product view, appear at the top of your menu. Okay guys, please join me for the next installment where we'll be talking a little bit about variant templates.